All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man, Jay Wills. So I teamed up with rhinoShield to bring you their new crash guard bumper case and then their tempered glass. You can find them on their website right here. I'll have a link in the description. But I'm going to start with the tempered glass because we want to make sure that this is a good combination. So let's see what you get in the box here. Pretty sure they'll give you a full kit. You can see they have some things here telling you about it. 9H 3D curved glass. But this should be a complete set here to get you started, so you don't need to do anything else but get this put on. So here's what you get. It's padded up. Actually, this is a lot of padding in here to make sure that the glass stays good. You saw a lot of padding there. So actually there's two of them in here. So I'll start, well, actually there's two different kinds, as a matter of fact. And I'm gonna actually do this one here because this one right here is the one that's kind of borderless, as you can see here. This one actually has the black all the way around, and this one doesn't. So I want to do this one, and I'm hoping that obviously these should play well with the cases, the bumper case that they provided. I would hope that it would. This is just a microfiber cleaning cloth in here, and I don't really need to use that. I'm gonna clean the device off here, but I'm really anxious to see how this is gonna play out. So got the device cleaned up. Let's put this on here. There are a lot of companies that make tempered glass, and a lot of them don't play well after a while. They don't have good touch sensitivity and just a number of things. So let's see how rhinoShield does theirs. I think I got this lined up pretty good. Yeah. And I got the device powered off for this, but I'll power it back on shortly because I want to power it on with the actual bumper case here. And this is how it comes to you. You just pop it open here. Open from this side. There we go. It kind of snaps open. It's kind of like a book form. Just kind of opens up from the bottom there. Goes back together. Let's pop this on here. So I'm going to go back in first because I don't want to damage the tempered glass in any kind of way. So you can see how this is lining up here. So I'm going to kind of try to go in this way. And this should go on pretty easy. Yep. Looks good. Looking good. This is a nice combination. So I hadn't really messed with the Note 8 in a while, so we're going to power it on here. And I want to check that touch sensitivity. The tempered glass obviously lines up good. And with this bumper case here, you can kind of see they have a nice deeply recessed area for the S Pen, as you can see there. Really deeply recessed. All ports and everything are lining up perfectly fine. I'm really enjoying how that's looking. I'll get in my password here and we'll get this fired up so I can test the touch sensitivity for you with the S Pen, without the S Pen. I really like rhinoShield's products because they allow you to show off your device pretty much still, or if you don't like to wear a case, this is about as minimum protection as you can get, but still getting drop protection. And that's the good thing about their products. They claim to have really good drop protection, and it'll show here in just a second here. I'm not going to do a drop test, but the way the device is in hand, it still gets a very natural feel to it. I like how there's that sloping design on the back of their cases there. But the device is powering up here. I'm pretty sure I got 1,000 voicemails and stuff. I haven't turned this phone on in a minute because I have a lot of phones to test. But let's getting to the S Pen is super easy. It's not one of those times where you need a fingernail because I don't actually have, I cut my fingernails down. So touch sensitivity, the phone is booting up. So if you see a little sluggishness, that's what it is. But touch sensitivity actually looks pretty good with the S Pen. I don't see any issues with that. Access in the X Pen is actually pretty good. And touch sensitivity is good with this. So I don't see a problem with this. So rhinoShield combination, the tempered glass lines up great. I like the black border version, but there are two different versions in the box that you get. And that's actually pretty good. So if you don't want to use the black border version, you have this version right here with no borders on it. And I think if you're going to use this one, and maybe it's a person who has a different color Galaxy Note, you know, they don't have the black. But there you have it, folks. Very nice rhinoShield, bumper case, and tempered glass. It's your man Jay Will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you to rhinoShield for hooking up a great... and one thing before I get out of here, I can already tell that this glass, well, at least it appears to be a heck of a lot more clear, and I don't really see that grayish, dull tint that I see on some of the other tempered glass. So this is looking pretty good, actually. This is looking pretty good. Just faint branding right there, and that is it. Power button, Bixby button, volume rocker. This is actually pretty good. All right, now we can get out of here. Shout out to rhinoShield.